Hey Dominique, how are you? Hi Dominique. Yeah, Dominique. Hey. Hi Tom, how are you? Mr. Moon, Untitled Sin Winder. I'm doing wonderful. Thank you so much for asking, Tom. Guys, make sure you thumb up the live on the way in, please. David, how are you doing today? Doing fine, David. Thank you. I love Dukes. Guys, make sure you thumbs up the live on the way in, please. And if you haven't already become a part of Mary's Life Journey, make sure that you hit that subscribe button as well. How's everybody week going? We have spring break going on here. So I just literally came from the zoo. I took the boys to the zoo. So just got in enough time. Thank you so much, Tom. Hey, Craig.
Hey, how are you?
I'm doing good. Are you doing, girl?
Yes, I'm pulling into this gas station right here. I was at my kids' football practice, and the area has really
Okay.
bad service, so I had to
Oh,
drive off to get to some service.
oh, okay. I'm glad I got it right tonight.
Ah, yes, girl. Last week, I'm like, wait, I feel so bad. I thought it was me.
Girl, I was like, well, maybe she. And then I went back and I
Oh,
looked at the number. I'm like, girl, I don't know who I sent that link to and the reminder. I'm like, oh my God, I'm really tired.
oh goodness. Well, yes, I'm glad we got it right today.
Yes, we did. I'm glad to
So,
be able to talk to you face to face.
yes.
'Cause I got some
How are you?
questions for you, girl.
Okay, let's run it. I done parked. Let's run it. What's
Okay.
see?
Well, today I'm still talking about growth of social media across all platforms, and you look like you are just so great at it. And
Thank you.
I mean, across the board, whatever platform I go to, I see grants pop up. I'm like, how did you do that?
Period.
It's like
Look,
everywhere at all times, girl.
and that's one of the things that's important because you want to stay on people's radar. So
Yes.
I try to be everywhere at all times. And then when I post a video, I also promote on different websites to get people over from other platforms. So yeah,
So
I'm trying.
what are you promoting on to like bring it across the board, not only just YouTube? And that's kind of what I wanted to share with my audience here on YouTube, kind of crossing over to like other platforms because I'm creeping over, but I think it will just all come together when you can pull like from TikTok over to your YouTube and all of that. So how are you promoting? What are you doing?
So I promote a variety of different ways. First of all, on Facebook, that's my biggest platform, and I feel like Facebook is one of the easiest platforms to grow on and make money. So I'll post
Mhm,
my video thumbnail and the link in the story, and then I'll
mhm.
make an actual post as well for Facebook. I
Okay.
do the same thing for Instagram. And then as far as YouTube, I'll post, it varies. It just depends on what I feel like. Cause sometimes YouTube might get a picture carousel of the different pictures I use for my thumbnail. Or
Mhm,
sometimes if I go the extra mile, I take clips and turn it into a mini vlog of the longer vlog. So I
mhm.
post that mini vlog as a reel or a TikTok, and then I'll be like, and at the end, and make sure you go over to my YouTube channel and check out the full video. So even
Okay.
with YouTube, those reels or TikToks can be posted as a YouTube short. And right now, YouTube don't have no true algorithm for their shorts. So if you post that as a short, it brings people that's on YouTube over to your longer content.
Okay. Okay. So what are some key factors that help you grow your channel, like when you first started? Just because I'm new, so what key factors would you tell me that I needed to do in order to start, you know, growing and promoting across the board?
I feel like clean thumbnails are important.
Mhm.
Because a lot of time people see the thumbnail before they see the title.
Right.
Have your title be a mixture of shocking excitement. So what I tend to do is when I'm editing my vlog and I'm done, I'll rewatch it and I'll listen for things that I said that'll catch somebody attention. Like for example, this last vlog, dang, I can't look at my stuff, but okay, so for example, in one vlog, I was talking about this thing that I heard on the radio show, and it was about DNA tests. And the husband wanted a DNA test from his wife, and come to find out, their babies were swapped at birth, so the DNA test came back as the baby wasn't his. They ended up going to get their real baby out of foster care. So I
Mhm.
used in my title, he asked for a DNA test, and when people seen that, they're like, I know her husband ain't asking for a DNA test. So that's a shocking part of the title that's going to make somebody click on it. And then
Mhm.
I'll use like a SEO word like weekly vlog, day in my life. So I feel like a mixture of shocking words and
Mhm.
SEO words for the title, and then the description box. Sometimes
Mhm.
I notice that when I search on YouTube for stuff, other people video comes up based on them having those keywords in their description box. They don't even always have it in their title. So those would be the three most important things to me. The title that includes shocking and SEO words, a clean thumbnail with bright pictures. Sometimes I use a filter from Instagram to make my thumbnail look brighter, and then also
Mhm.
using keywords in your description box as well.
Okay. Okay. So, how do you decide like what content do you plan your content or
No, I wish I was a planner, but my life is so hectic. The only content that's ever planned is when we go on travel vlogs. I mean, go on
Mhm.
travel trips. I do a travel vlog. And
Mhm.
in that instance, I like to plan out my days to see when can I do excursions, when can I do things at the resort. So, in the sense of planning, only vlogs that are planned for me is my travel vlogs. But
Okay.
rest of my vlogs, it just be like, I know I need to post a vlog. Let me turn on the camera and just record what I'm doing today. So for the most part, it starts off at a day as a day in my life.
Mhm.
Sometimes things do happen as the day goes on, and I'm able to use that as part of the title and shift it. And then some days I might record one day and I'm like, oh, this is only 15 minutes worth of content. I want it to be at least 30. So I'm going to take it on for another day. So a day in the life then turns into days in my life.
Okay.
But what
Okay.
I've learned as well is when I started this new channel, I used to post like hour and a half vlogs, hour long vlogs. And while longer vlogs, I feel like do get more views, it caused me not to be consistent because you got to record for a long time to get an hour and a half worth of content.
Right.
And so what I've started doing is I'm sticking to a sweet spot of between 30 to 45 minutes, because within
Mhm.
2 days between me talking and the events that are going on, I can get a vlog 30 to 45 minutes over the course of 2 days.
Okay. Okay. So, guys, for anyone who might be watching the replay or who's in the room now, y'all make sure you thumbs up the live. We are talking to Being Grace. Y'all can go over to her channel. Being Grace, I feel, is like a excellent person across the board to talk about social media growth. Just she has, girl, she has Darius and Grace on YouTube. She has Being Grace, and then she has TikTok and Facebook. So, guys, this is someone who's doing it across the board, growing and just doing a great job at it. So, one question I have: how do you get your husband to be
Girl, I don't have to do nothing with him. He's not a long form content person. I wish I
Mhm.
could get him to do long form content, but as far as the short form content, he'll be like, "Babe, let's recreate this video." Or we'll be sitting down. We are very goofy, very playful. We'll be sitting down and we'll have a scenario. He'll be like, "This will make a good reel. Let's go ahead and do that." So he likes doing short form content. He don't really like long
Mhm.
form content. But I honestly feel like he would be fire at long form content because he
Mhm.
has the craziest opinions and outlook on things. So I feel like he
Mhm.
would do good just sitting and talking about what's going on in today's news, today's media.
Yeah.
But he's like, yeah, I don't have that much time to put into anything. But I really don't have
And
to get
I
him to do
love
anything.
every video y'all have done from the husband and wife questionnaire.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh. Even the one yesterday where he's like, when you guys still come up with this? This is like, it's kind of like real life, probably
Yeah.
somebody would go through. And I'm
Hmm.
like, she always just put it out there. It is just so hilarious. Oh my gosh. I love y'all content. I really
Thank
do
you.
together. It is so
Thank
good.
you. Hey, Nisha. Hey, Dominic. So
Yep.
I do feel like as well, a lot of times, sometimes when you post videos, it don't hit or your numbers may not be good. I never
Mhm.
delete anything. Like I may turn it into subscribers, like people that have a badge for my channel, they get exclusive content. So I may turn it into exclusive content, but YouTube has a way of coming back around a few months later and let like prompting videos to take off. So that's another thing because I know some people be up and coming and they're like, oh, my numbers ain't that good. I'm just going to delete the video and I'm going to start over. Never delete anything.
Okay.
Everything is content.
Okay. Okay. That's a good tip. So how often should you post, to maximize your growth across the platforms? How often do you think a person should post?
It's going to vary from platform to platform. It's going to require you to multitask and be strategic. With YouTube, I feel like at least twice a week. Lately here, I haven't been doing it just because my oldest son is a senior and he been cutting up. I've been having to be at them
Uh-oh.
people's school. So, but I feel like YouTube at least twice a week. If you can, 3 times would be great. You got some people out here. It's this one guy. You heard of Dante London?
No. Mm-mm.
Girl, I'ma send you his channel. I love that man channel. He is so creative with his titles. He's creative with his thumbnails, and he posts every day.
Oh, wow.
How you posting every day? So that's
Yeah.
very impressive. So I look at him as motivation, and sometimes I'll see things that people do, and I put my own twist on it. But to answer your
Mhm.
question, YouTube at least 2 times a week. As
Okay.
far as Instagram, at least once a day, because Instagram is like a black hole. It's so easy for people to get lost, like that,
Yeah,
forget that
I
they
kind of
followed you.
stopped with Instagram because, okay, like my TikTok, it just shot off and started growing for some reason after the shutdown when they took it down, put it back up.
Hmm.
So it just started growing all of a sudden. But Instagram, I could post every day on Instagram, and I don't know, I
The
don't know
way
what it is.
the way I look at it is post anyway,
Mhm.
because the moment that you quit doing something, you stop growing, and you always want to keep growing. Even if it's one person every 2 days that come in, you're still growing.
Mhm.
The way
Okay.
I got monetized on Facebook is because I was creating Instagram reels trying to get monetized on Instagram. Mind you, I'm still not monetized on Instagram. I just be over there because I post content because I have the content. So I was
Okay.
trying to get monetized on Instagram and I'm like, well, since I have the content, let me just post it on Facebook directly. And I got monetized on Facebook. I didn't even know that was a thing. So you never know what's
Oh,
going to become of a situation. And for me,
okay.
Instagram is not so much, it's more of being on the radar of brands. Brands look at
Mhm.
Instagram. So Instagram
Mhm.
ain't for the people, for the folk. It's for to be on brands radar. Every platform serves a different purpose. Like
Okay.
YouTube. YouTube lately here, the brand deals ain't been hitting like that. Instagram and
Mhm.
TikTok.
Uh-oh, Grace froze up. Y'all, Grace froze up. I'm hoping she pulled over, so hopefully she'll come back in. But guys, today we were talking about social media growth. Um, I wanted you guys to meet Being Grace because I feel she is an excellent person to kind of ask questions about social media platforms across the board because um, she has a pretty nice following on her other social media platforms. And I just wanted to, kind of know and get some info from her how you can just grow your platforms across the board, not only YouTube, but TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. So
Mhm.
I just wanted to know how she does it. So she's back, guys. She's back.
Yeah, I
So
set my
yeah.
phone on the dash and it got hot. These iPhones just be doing what it wanted to do. But with YouTube, I mean, Instagram and TikTok, those are the ones that are you're going to get brand deals on. I feel like
Mhm.
Facebook is one of the easiest platforms to build a following. So my mentality with that is I'm going to get people engaged over here and cause them to come over to this other app.
Okay.
So it's just a
Okay.
bit of strategy.
Oh, okay. So what do you think are the best ways to like engage your audience? I think you kind of spoke about it a little bit, but do you, because I know you have branded yourself. I have purchased from you. Love the shades, the
Thank you.
glasses. So just what are some ways you could just, brand yourself, even if you're not monetized? What are like some branding ideas you think would be good for nails?
Somebody said my nails are pretty. Thank you. Look, that's really a part of my brand. Like my nails, they know when they see this shape, it's
Yes.
great. It's great. But as far as
Yes.
branding yourself, I would say the easiest thing right now would be a digital product. Everybody knows something that somebody else don't know. Whether
Okay.
it's how to create a website, how 10 ways to become successful in life. Like people be selling any kind of random books, coloring books, planners, like create some type of digital product and promote that
Mhm.
daily. That would be the easiest way as far as branding and being monetized before you're actually being monetized. There's also
Mhm.
apps like Mavely, Amazon that does commission. People be sleep on that commission. But
Yeah.
baby, when I
So
tell you
y'all here
one month
in
I
the
got
in
six
the
thousand
chat,
dollars in
y'all here.
commission.
She's dropping some gems where you
Mm.
could go. So listen.
I got $6,000 in commission one month, and I'm like, whoo! All I said was I like using the steel cutting board over a wood cutting board, and they was buying up that steel cutting board.
Wow. Wow.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, when I don't know if you still have the video out, and I done your book boat.
Mhm.
Um
Yep, it's available.
is it so guys, y'all can hit her channel. That's how I made my content planner. I went step by step what Grace put in the
Thank you.
video and made my content planner. It is available in my link tree. Y'all can hit the link tree and go to Amazon and purchase that content planner. But
And then
Grace is the one who put the video out about
mhm.
BookBoat and how you can create a planner, write a book. Um,
Right, because a lot of people be like, I don't know how to get my book out there. I have an amazing life story and I want to tell it and I don't know where to go. Go through BookBolt, write your stuff up, and you can sell it right through Amazon. And the beautiful thing about it is Amazon already has billions and billions and millions of customers sitting there waiting to buy things.
Okay. Okay. Now, are there any other ways, like far as monetization, besides, are there any other? You had
The
said one more. What was the other one you said?
commission,
Okay.
brand deals, digital products, and then via ads through the app. Now,
Okay.
I like Facebook because Facebook has multiple ways to get monetized or get
Mhm.
paid. So you can get paid by simply posting pictures. There's girls out there that walk around all day and take pictures of different items and post it on Facebook and they get paid for that picture. Then they
Mhm.
going to turn around, like let's say they go to Walmart and they're like, "Oh, this bottle of water just came out. It's so pretty. You should go get you one." They get paid for the picture, and then when they drop that link in the comments, they get commission as well. So if that
Oh,
picture go viral, you getting paid commission off of a product you never even bought.
okay.
So
Wow.
that's one way to be monetized via pictures. Then Facebook pays for reels. They have a reel bonus, and then they also
Mhm.
have another program for in-stream ads. So it's like 3 to 4 different ways to be paid on Facebook versus like YouTube. You have your
Mhm.
ads revenue, and then you have the shorts, and then like membership. But to me, I always say it. Facebook is the easiest platform and the highest paying, and it's crazy because I wanted YouTube to be my platform to quote unquote take off the best.
Mhm.
And God seen it fit to make it Facebook.
Okay.
Mm,
Okay. Wow. So
mhm,
you never know where it's gonna come from. So that's
exactly.
good. That's
And then you
good.
never know where people are going to see you. Like I have a collab right now and they found me through Facebook and they sent me a whole king size mattress. You know how long I've been waiting on a mattress?
Girl,
Like mattresses are
stop. I know I
expensive.
see you want to.
They're expensive.
Yes, they are.
Hmm.
Oh,
So
wow. So which analytics do you pay the most attention to? Is it your Facebook or
none of
do
them.
you none of them? Oh,
When
okay.
you I feel like when you look at analytics, it can be discouraging because it's
Mhm.
never the content that you put your all into that does good.
Mhm.
It's always that piece of content that you bull crapped on. And the tech over like, but I didn't even do nothing. I didn't care about that video. So I
Yeah.
really don't look at analytics. Occasionally I may look at things like if I was to look at analytics, the things I would pay attention to would be
Mhm.
what words do people find me under? Typically with me,
Okay.
they just search for my name. So I can post whatever because they're searching for my name. It's not like I'm coming up under day of life, weekly vlogs. They're just looking to see
Mhm.
what Grace doing, which is a blessing. So I can post whatever. The other thing I would probably look at is where did my audience fall off in a video.
Okay.
So like
Yeah.
sometimes there'll be 15 minutes into the video. So what was I doing at those 15 minutes so I don't do it again? But to be honest with
Okay.
you, I've gotten to the mentality where I'm basically creating a garden and planting seeds.
Mhm.
So if you were to plant a seed right now as we speak and you look down, you just gonna see dirt. And that can be discouraging because I want to see a flower. I want to see some bushes. But if you continue to plant seeds and move forward, eventually you're gonna look back and see bushes. Eventually you're
Mhm.
gonna look back and see trees. So I kind of just post my content and keep it moving.
Okay. Okay. So let's move over to like practical advice and tools. So let everybody know, what do you use to film your content?
I use a variety of equipment. The things that I would recommend the most would be an iPhone. To get started, I'm a firm believer in I am so frugal, it's insane. Like people, I'm just frugal. I'm not with all the extra stuff. If the channel or the platform can't afford to buy it, I'm not buying it for the channel. So initially when I started off, I used my phone because I already
Okay.
had a phone. And if you're using your phone, just make sure you get some glass cleaner, wipe off your lens real good so it's not fuzzy. And then make
Mhm.
sure your flash is on so you have some good lighting. That would be where I start. Now, once I get monetized, if I would a camera that I would recommend, and I don't even have the camera yet, but I want it so bad. But I have so much other gear, it's not necessary. So the camera I would recommend today would be the DJI because it's so compact. You can kind of film in private if that makes sense because nobody really know what it is versus you pulling out
Right.
a Sony ZV-1. I do have the Sony ZV-1, but the battery dies very quick. I'm always walking around with like 5 batteries in case one die. I just swap it out. So while the quality is good, I wouldn't recommend that camera.
Okay.
Um, Outside of the Sony DJI and a phone, I would say the Meta glasses are really good because you can record hands free. My Meta
Mhm.
glasses is set to come in on the first, and then
Okay, I can't wait. I seen your video. You went and picked
yes.
them out.
So aside from the Meta glasses, I feel like the two other things, and these are just optional things. I feel
Yeah.
like a GoPro if you travel a lot and you get in water, a GoPro would
Mhm.
be good. And then the
Now
last thing
my
is a
GoPro
drone.
did not work out. I told you I got the GoPro.
What
It did.
happened?
For some reason, I couldn't get the clips to like load in my editing software. I tried CapCut. I have iMovie. I couldn't get it to load.
Do you
I
have the GoPro? Did you have the GoPro app?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Because what I do with my GoPro is, because if I control the GoPro from the GoPro, the footage is always crazy. Like when I just went to Jamaica, I hit record on the GoPro and it recorded like super fast speed. So I always controlled my GoPro from the app, and then
Okay.
the footage will appear in the app, and then I just hit download and it downloads to my phone, and then I airdrop it to my iPad, which is what I edit on. So
Oh,
it's a
okay.
process, but
Yeah.
it's not necessary because you can definitely get one of those little Ziploc bag clear cases, put your phone in it, and still record. I've seen people do that.
Mhm. Okay. So
Hmm.
I ended up buying the Sony ZV-1. So that's what I am currently recording with. Um,
Just get you some extra batteries because I feel like it dies
yeah,
really quick.
right.
Really quick.
I had to get extra batteries. I figured that out really quick that the battery does go really quick on the Sony. So yeah.
And the thing with the DJI camera that got me feeling a kind of way is I seen it go on sale during Black Friday for $3.99, and
Yes, I missed that.
I can't fathom paying more than $3.99 for it. So recently here it went on sale again on Amazon, and I bought it, and then they refunded it to me saying that basically they sold out before they got to my order. So I'm like, is that
Um,
God saying, girl, you already got all this equipment, use what you got?
Probably so. Oh my gosh. Oh, Grace. So you didn't get it.
Nope.
Maybe it'll come back around. It'll come back
Exactly. When
around.
the time's right, and then now my husband bought me the Meta glasses, and I could have got him to buy the DJI, but I just feel like it would have been another handheld camera, and I really want to be able to
Mhm.
just record and not hold anything. Because when we were in Jamaica, it was a lot of instances where I had stuff in my hand, and if I just had my glasses on, y'all would have got a better point of view shot.
Right, right. So did the insurance cover the Meta glasses? Because I'm gonna look into that too. If I can get my vision insurance to cover that,
It covers
definitely have
it
me a pair.
it covers it to an extent. So the Meta glasses, if you were to just go buy the Meta glasses, they're like 299, 350. So
Okay.
this is just for a plain set of glasses that just records and it does the regular stuff the Meta glass does. I'm frugal but very much over the top as well. So I was like, can y'all I got LASIK, so my vision isn't bad,
Mhm.
but I do be on my phone and my computer a lot, so I wanted the blue light function on the Meta glasses so I can wear it as that as well. So when
Okay.
I went to the eye doctor, they were like, "Well, with your oh India, hey babes,
Hi, India. Look who
y'all
I
go
caught
check
up
out
with.
India." Hmm. Yes, I was not expecting India to pop in, girl. Hey, so happy to see her.
Yes.
So with
Hi,
my
Coaching Green.
oh
Who
yeah,
else is
yeah, I
in
didn't even see you
here?
down there. Hey,
Nisha.
hey. Love the Meta glasses. Ain't they fire? So with the insurance, I can get the anti-reflective, the transition to
Mhm.
where it turns into sunglasses, the blue light, and like a small prescription to make my vision extremely perfect for
Mhm.
212
Oh
for $212.
wow.
So it's cheaper to go through insurance and get all the bells whistles like my husband's insurance versus me going to the store and buying it for 300 and 350 as just basic meta glasses. So it
Right.
was like a no-brainer.
Yeah.
Mm. That's
Gotcha.
why that's why I did it that way. Mm.
Okay. So so if you had to start from scratch, because I know you started one of your channels all over again and
It's
stuff.
like hair, girl. I'll shave all this crap off. I'll delete it all, and I'll start it over, and I'll get it all back. I don't play to just start from scratch. Like this ain't going how I want to start from scratch.
Yes. So what would you do different? I mean, you started all over. What did you do different?
So my first channel was me not knowing anything, and I always recommend people just go for what you know, because the grind really makes a difference in your future. Because you can take
Okay.
shortcuts and miss out on a lot of lessons. So with my first channel, I started off with hair reviews, and
Mhm.
then because I really just wanted free wigs, because when that at that point wigs was real expensive, like $800, and who paying for that? So
Right.
I started off doing wig reviews, and then I seen the other girlies doing try on hauls. So I'm like, oh, I can get free clothes. Okay, we're gonna do try on hauls too. So then I'm like, I see people just showing their everyday regular day to day life. They not doing nothing special. It's just their personality, and I'm like, I can make a crowd laugh. I got a personality. So
Yes, you do.
it kind of went from one thing to the other. But where I messed up at is I didn't realize it was such a huge guy crowd on YouTube. So I did this one try on haul because the girl was Glamazon Tay. She did like $5 items from Shein, and you can only imagine $5 items are gonna be like bikinis, like basically skimpy stuff. Hey, the real
Mhm.
free Nicole. So I did a try on haul, and it brought in a lot of men, like literally 20 to 30,000 men subscribed to my channel, and it messed up my audience. So when a brand
Okay.
will reach out to me and they're like, send me your analytics, and I have all these men that they don't want to work with me because they're looking to sell their product to women. And then when I post my vlogs, these men trying to see some boobs and tail. They ain't trying to see Grace talk pop her crap in the camera. So I'm like, okay, forget it. We starting over. I know going forward, if I do a try on, put it in the middle of a vlog because they're not gonna go through all that to see it. So
Okay.
my new channel, I'm like, I'm gonna strictly vlog. And then anything else I want to do, I'm going to put it inside of a vlog. I don't do a lot of dedicated channels on my video for that reason. So now my audience is curated around vlogs. Like I could post a dedicated video, but it's probably not going to do as well because they want to hear me talk crap.
Okay. Hi, Miss
So
Fee.
I would say just be aware of what you're posting. Don't just think about now, think about the future. Where do you want this channel to go? And what is your main goal? My goal is to educate, educate, and entertain. Because
Okay.
if I'm doing something like when I bought my house, I took everybody on the journey on the old channel. I always got some crap to talk about, so I'm entertaining. Whenever I learn about a new opportunity on something, like when I came across Facebook, I was like, go to Facebook, go to Facebook. So I'm gonna put you on to some type of hustle. So those are my main focuses on my channel.
Yes, honey. And you are hustling and grinding.
Hmm Look, is.
Yes, yes. So y'all, this is being Grace for those who are coming into the chat. I asked being Grace to come on. I'm one of the Grace girlies. Love her channel. And I asked her to come on because I feel like Grace is like the connoisseur across the board with all her platforms. She is doing
Thank
it
you.
every time you turn on, go to social media. When I go to Facebook, I'm seeing Grace. When I go to Instagram, I'm seeing Grace. TikTok, I'm seeing Grace. So I'm like, Grace is everywhere. So we're not just talking about how to, just YouTube, but it's across the board, social media all together. So she's dropping just some gems to us, how we can manage going across the board with all our social media platforms, how to brand yourself, how to post. So just all that together, I felt she was a great person to talk to about it because she is doing it.
Thank
Her
you.
and her husband. What's next for Grace? What's next? What's next?
I'm not really sure because, like I mentioned, I'm not a planner. Whatever is next is what God has for me. I don't
Hmm.
really plan much. It just be like he throws blessings on me. Sometimes it's not always blessings, sometimes it's lessons. So it may not always be good, but it's something I got to go through. So when I get to my next destination, I'm able to manage and function at that destination and be my best. So I can't
Hmm.
really say what's next for me. Because life right now is pretty good. Life right now is pretty good. I have a business that I'm working on because for me,
Okay.
I like to diverse different things. I don't like to have things coming from one bucket. I'm very big on once I had a lesson, I don't have to go through that lesson again. So it was a point where Facebook was dropping like big bags, like 20, I was getting $20,000 checks. And
Girl, stop.
yes,
Really?
like
Oh my
the biggest
God.
check I got from Facebook was $27,000. I was getting big checks, and I got accustomed to that type of money. And then one month, Facebook was like, "We just gonna give you like 5 to 10." And while 5 to 10 is a good amount of money, it's not 27. You know what I'm saying? So
Yes.
now I've became extremely smart, extremely frugal. I want my money to make money. I want to make money in different places. So if Facebook goes away, I still have this. If the business doesn't work, I still have all of this. So that's really my focus, diversing my income and then making sure my oldest son, who's about to turn 18 this year, doesn't make
Hmm.
the mistakes I make and he starts off where I'm at. I don't ever want him to have to go through lessons because mama already been through that. This is what you need to do, son. So by the time I'm older, he's able to carry me. He's able to take care
Okay.
of his mama and we be
Yes.
comfortable.
Right.
So
Right.
I'm thinking bigger than social media at this point. Social media is fine and dandy and it's great for marketing, but there's so much more to life.
Okay.
Hey Jen, welcome in, babes.
Yes. One thing I would love to see you do, and I think you and your husband would be great because y'all
Let's
be going to
see.
some fire restaurant,
Mm,
girl, mukbang. That's one thing. That community, let me tell you, I connected with a couple of people in the mukbang community. It's a big community.
mhm.
So I think you would be, because girl, y'all, when I got a whole list when I come to Jacksonville, where I want to go. Because I'm
So
like, dang, they be going to some good places.
we do restaurant reviews. Like I said, everything is content, and if I don't have to pay for it, I'm not going to pay for it. So a lot of times when I review a restaurant, it goes viral or it does pretty good numbers because people are always looking for what to do in Jacksonville. I don't know why people want to come here, but they always looking to see what's going on in Jacksonville. So I do restaurant reviews, but I mentioned on my page before, I'm like, do y'all want to see us do mukbangs? And they're like, don't nobody want to hear all that smacking and slurping. So I killed the idea, but now you done brought it back up. I take everything as a message from God because the fact that we're
Yes,
even on this
I've
call,
been wondering. I'm like, why Grace them don't have a channel? Oh my gosh.
that'll be good couple content. So that's a long
Yes.
form video I feel like my husband would be down to do. So I appreciate you. Look, it could come. I can't make any promises, but I like that idea.
Okay. Okay. So you have posted some, and I'm gonna read it. And it says Facebook pays on reach, not likes. The easiest way to boost your reach and earn more is to respond to every comment with an open-ended question.
Mhm.
Why is that?
So you think about it. First of all, when they first see the okay, so as far as the reach, let's back up and explain it from the ground. A lot of people be like, nobody don't like my stuff. I'm not gonna post. But it still reached 2,000 people. Even though the 2,000 people didn't like it, you're get excuse me, you're getting paid for the fact that you even showed up on those 2,000 people timeline. So that's easy money to me. That's number one. That's what I meant by they pay on the reach, not necessarily what people engage. Now, as
Mhm.
far as the open ended question, it's like strategy. So you see my post for the first time and you're like, oh, Grace, the food looks good. And then I comment, girl, yes it do. Which one looked the best to you? You coming back to that post. Now you done seen it twice to respond to that question. Now, India, just using India as an example, India might come across behind us and she be like, oh, let me go ahead and put my 2 cents in. Mary's life like the shrimp, but I really think the crab was good. So now we done started a conversation under the post. And then here
Gotcha.
come Jen. Jen gonna come and
Engagement.
chime in and be like,
Yeah.
no, it was really the shrimp, India. So it causes a conversation and it causes people to continuously come back to the post. And it gives the people coming in behind them a reason to say something. Because a lot of times people might see your stuff and not say something, but now, oh, you said shrimp better than crab, girl. You tripping. Let me clear this up.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's why
That's
I say
good.
always do an open-ended question
Okay. So yeah, that engagement, because it's, okay.
versus
I
just
got
saying,
it. I
okay,
got
thank
it.
you. Or just dropping an emoji. It just sparks more of a conversation. Now, granted,
Mhm.
sometimes because I be on so many platforms and I be doing so much, I don't always ask an open-ended question, but this is my advice to anybody that wants to increase their reach.
Mhm. Okay. Okay. So y'all, that's my question. Y'all got any questions for Grace? Go ahead and drop it in the chat. She's here. Y'all can ask her anything about the platforms going across the board. Grace, thank you so much for coming on here. I'm so glad we could finally just get this together.
Yes,
But
yes,
thank
yes.
you so much. Thank you so
You
much.
you're
And y'all,
welcome,
I have
girl.
taken a lot of Grace advice, looking at her videos, and it has helped my page, my YouTube page to grow as well as my TikTok. So I'm loving it. I'm loving it. And Grace, when you see it's a part of a community that I am a part of now, the Are You Locked In? I don't know if you have heard of it, but it is like a lot of new upcoming creators that's trying to, push their content out there and stuff. So you'll see that hashtag a lot on a lot of my videos. What they do, everybody who's in that community, we just kind of rally together, go support that person's content, get on their lives, just trying to boost the algorithm and get us out there. So that is the Are You Locked In link. Thank you so much, Fee Nicole, for reminding me of that. So she just dropped
Okay,
the link. If you hit
I'm
that
gonna
link,
check.
you'll
Yeah, I'm gonna check that out because I'm very big on helping people get to the next level. Like if I don't
yes,
go out of my way to if you ask me or you open the door, I'm going to help you, but I don't go like pursuing people if that makes sense. So, in that particular situation, if there's a community, I'll definitely go check it out because when I first started YouTube, if I had somebody like me in my corner, I would have skipped a lot of lessons and got a lot more blessings, if that makes
yes,
sense. So, yeah,
yes.
I'll definitely go check it out.
Yes.
You're
And that's
welcome,
what I
sis.
love so well about you, Grace. Anytime I've DM'd her and asked her anything, she's so nice to get back to me. I'm not a person, I'm not going to push myself off, and all of that stuff. I don't do that. But I thank you. Any questions I've ever had, you have always gone back to me and answered. So I love that about you. I really do.
Thank you. You're
Hi,
welcome.
Stephanie 57. Thank you
Hi,
for
Stephanie.
coming in. We have Being Grace on here. She just dropped a lot of social media gems, just going across the board, things that we could do to help our social media platforms. So just sum it up for us, Grace. Just what do these new creators in here? What we need to just start doing, just to um,
Don't give up because if you give up, that's the only way to lose. As long as you're posting, you're growing. So if you give up on yourself, you already done. So keep on posting. Consistency is key. Consistency doesn't mean posting every day. If you know I only got 1 day to post or 1 day to create content, figure out strategically instead of me using this 1 day to create one piece of content, how can I double it? How can I triple it? Because if I had 1 day to create content, you're going to get a long vlog from YouTube, everything that I did in that day. You're going to get a mini vlog as a short or a TikTok showing you what I did in that day. I might do a get ready with me showing you how I got ready for that day. So figure out different ways how you can maximize creating your content, and then engage with everybody. No content, no comment should go unspoken for, as long as you have the time to respond to it. Granted, when you get bigger, you can't respond to 1,000 comments, but respond to as many of them as you can. At least give it a heart. Be open with your community, because a lot of people, they'll get followers and they don't even respond to them, and I be looking like, girl, you regular, you are regular just like me. Can you answer my question, because I really want to know where you got that from? So look, make sure you respond to all your comments, and just think about where you want to go. Don't create for today, create for tomorrow. Today is already here. Create for
Right.
tomorrow.
Okay.
So
Okay.
that
Great.
would be my summary. And then I guess take advantage of all these different platforms, because different platforms has different monetization features, and then also different algorithms. Because like you said, TikTok is loving you right now.
Yes.
TikTok loving me right now, but Instagram like, girl, would you get off of our platform? And I'm like, no, because one day you're gonna like me. You're gonna learn to like me. So take advantage of
So just
all
keep
these different
posting on
platforms.
it.
And if you post something, post things wherever they can be posted. So if you post short form content, you can post it as a reel on Facebook. You can post it as a reel on Instagram. You can post it as a YouTube short. You can post it as a TikTok. So while you have one piece of content, it can go multiple ways. Imagine getting 4 different checks off of one thing. It's
Oh my
lovely.
gosh. Oh my
It's lovely.
gosh. Girl.
Mhm.
Mm.
So that would be my summary.
Okay. Okay. Well, thank you so much, y'all. Any questions? Do anybody have any questions for Miss Grace before we
Any
get off of
questions,
here?
comments, or concerns?
Yes.
Yes, it can. That's beautiful. Yes, it is. Make sure y'all come over to my channel and check it out as well. It's called
Yes.
Being Grace. If y'all have any future questions, I'm very open. I'm not a gatekeeper. I want everybody to win, because my mentality is, regardless of if you win before me, you just open the gate. So it's easier
Mhm.
for me to walk in.
Yes.
So I'm
Yes.
not a gatekeeper. My channel is Being Grace, BEING space GRACE. That's my personal channel.
Yes. Let me see if I
Mhm.
could drop her. Can I drop it from, because I got my computer up here. Hold
Yeah, you should be able to drop it. I'm on my phone. The kids had they playing football. It's back started, and my middle baby, he plays for 10U, and the youngest baby plays for 8U, and they're scrimmaging each other, meaning they're playing against each other. So they was in the car talking mad crap. I can't wait to hear who won.
on. Okay.
Hmm.
I just got in from the zoo because we on spring break here. So
Okay.
yeah, I just got in from the zoo and I was like,
Thank
I
you,
was so
Nisha.
scared that I was gonna be late, but I made it. I was like, "Ooh, thank you."
I thought I was gonna be late too, cause it's so crazy. Like, soon as you turn into the park, literally, soon as you turn into the park where the football stuff is, the
Hmm.
service just dies. It's like this is unsafe. This is rather unsafe. Hmm.
Yeah, they don't have good reception there. Like
Mm-mm.
I mean, no towers or
I don't know,
it's
but
just so
AT&T need
dead.
to do better. I blame it on AT&T. They've been messing up lately.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
Yeah, because that's what if you got an emergency with a child out there or something,
Exactly.
and you gotta move to another spot to make an emergency call or something.
You got to
That's
drive up the street to call. So
oh
hopefully you can
wow.
move the child. It's not a situation where they have to be sat still. Like, yeah, it's very unsafe. I don't know what they can do to change it, but yeah, I don't never leave my kids out there alone. Right now, Darius out there with them, so they
Oh
got somebody.
okay. Okay.
Hmm.
So how was the Jamaica trip, girl? I love, I was scheduled to go to Jamaica, but I I cancel
Girl,
that.
I love Jamaica down. I want to go back multiple times. Now, with Jamaica, what I will say is just pay attention to where you're staying, because the thing that I hated most was when I
Mhm.
booked that resort, they said it was Montego Bay. Come to find out, the resort was in this place called Trelawney, which is an hour away from Montego Bay. So
Okay.
anytime we had to go somewhere, do excursions, it was automatically 150 to $200 in transportation fees. We was there for 4 days, so that's basically 800 extra dollars just for transportation. So just pay attention to where your resort is. I do feel
Okay.
like it's better to book an Airbnb, because the Airbnbs was like only $300 for the whole stay, but it was my husband's birthday, so I wanted to give him that catered luxury experience. That's why I did a resort. But if we was to go back on a normal regular day, we are getting a regular Airbnb downtown so we can be in the ticketings, because we like to walk around, be with the
Right.
locals, go to little
Yeah.
clubs. Like, we want to get their vibe. So I enjoyed Jamaica. An example of an example of promoting content. While I was there, I was taking little snippets of the days, and I
Mhm.
created a daily vlog for each day I was there. And each one of those vlogs, at the end of it, I'll be like, and the full vlog is up on my YouTube channel.
Okay. I've
On
seen that. I
Facebook,
like how you split that up each day.
thank
Yeah.
you. Yes. On Facebook, one of those vlogs got 1.4 million views. So people came over from Facebook to see the full vlog because they love the mini vlog. And then I dropped the links because during the trip we wore matching outfits, and a lot of people's like, I want that outfit for me and my husband. Da, 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 da. I dropped the
Mhm.
links in the comment section, and I'm making money off of commission. So that one 60-second video brought traffic over to YouTube, and then it got me extra income. And then it
Okay.
pretty much paid for the trip just off of the views.
Oh wow.
Hmm.
Girl, I got to do this.
So it's all
I
about
gotta
being
sit
strategic.
down and get organized. I'm an organized person, so I have to, I don't know, I gotta sit down and get this together.
And I feel like with being organized, it's not a bad thing, but sometimes it sets the standard high versus let me just show you what I got going on today versus let me write out what I'm doing today. Let me plan the content and then record the content. Like, I say just wing it and see what happens. See how that changes how things
Mhm.
goes for you.
Mhm. Well, I mean, I basically I plan. I do. I plan. So yeah, I gotta get
Hmm.
away from. Maybe I just gotta wing it, just do it, and
Yeah.
stuff. So yeah, I'm
And
that
then
planner person.
what I do as well to make my vlogs a bit more entertaining, like I'll show some of my life. Well, I show my life, but I also incorporate what's going on in the world. Like, I'll get on the shade room, and the shade room might be talking about what's a recent thing that I talked about. Like in my vlog that I'm filming right now, I'm talking about Cash Doll and her baby daddy. A lot of people are in tune with the media, and they want to hear your opinion on what's going on. Cash Doll and her baby daddy broke up, and he is acting like the baby mama. He always got something to say. He like, don't nobody care about what she got going on. Pretty much, people separate, kids grow old. Then she turned around and she used his saying as a caption on her Instagram post. So it's a little bit of mess, but it's not my mess or somebody I know personally. So it's just
Mhm.
keeping the what's
Engagement, yeah.
exactly. Even down to talking about stuff that's going on. People don't talk about politics, but I talk about what Trump doing, and Trump need to put that pen down. Every day you wake up, he's signing something. So just include things like that on top of just showing your life. Like, have a talking segment in there.
Okay. Okay.
Mhm,
That's a good idea. Good.
mhm.
All right,
So
guys. So no questions for Grace. No questions.
I told them everything. They can't have no questions. I just
Yes.
told them
So if
everything.
anybody's watching the replay, y'all make sure you go to Being Grace. I did drop your link in there, Grace, to go over
Thank
to her
you.
channel and make sure you subscribe, y'all. Grace is I love her. And
Thank
Darius,
you.
um,
You look at me. Wait till y'all see my husband. He be cutting a fool. I'm like a
yes,
very watered down version of Darius. Baby Darius. I be having to say, baby, just calm down. You ain't gotta say all that. Like just chill. He is very funny. Very funny.
I
Mm.
love y'all skits together. I mean, it is
Thank
just
you.
so hilarious. Even the last one, you get in the car with all your stuff, and that's me. My husband be looking at me the same way. Like,
See,
where we gonna pull off? I got to
cause
do all of that.
it's a relatable experience, and then when we come up with those skits, we come up with something that's gonna really make somebody say, now why she got that. Like when we was doing that skit, I pulled out the rolls. Why she need a rolls in the car? Then I had the weight dumbbell. Why do you need a dumbbell to get in the car? So that's gonna cause people to then go comment and ask those questions, and your
Yes,
prompted engagement, like do something stupid, say something wrong, spell something wrong. Like I remember one video, because I'm Guyanese and I try to hide my accent, I say words funny like temporary. I have a hard time saying that. Girl, they ate me alive about how I said temporary. But guess how much money I made? I can hire a speech specialist if I wanted to, but I don't. But I don't.
okay,
Yes, Stephanie, with some benefits. She said she got a good husband with a good job with some benefits.
yes.
Thank you,
They
honey,
got the
lover
meta
friend.
glasses. I'm like, I didn't even think about that insurance. Let me go. Check
Yeah,
that out.
yeah.
Girl,
My mind,
yes.
like I have a very irregular mind, and it's not in a bad way. I strategize, even though I don't plan. I do strategize to think, how can I make the most of this situation? And that's
Mm-hmm.
what that was. Because why would I pay 3 to 350 for some glasses when I can get all the bells and whistles and go through insurance and pay? It's like really a coupon with free upgrades.
Right.
Gente, girl,
Girl,
that
I'm
accent
finna
is
go
strong.
run that insurance. I'm having me some meta glasses too. I'm finna run that insurance, honey.
Yes,
Yes,
girl, do
yes.
it. Now, what I will say is try to pick a pair that's more feminine, kind of like what I did, because the
Mhm.
standard meta glasses, girl, they say they on back order without a date, without an ETA. We don't know when you gonna get it. You can buy it, but we don't know when you gonna get it. So good
Really?
thing, yeah, good thing I got the one that's more feminine, because men ain't ordering them. Guyana family. Nisha, you from Guyana? Jen from Guyana too. I have Guyanese descent.
Oh, Nisha, I didn't know that. Y'all, I
But
met Nisha and she sat at the table with me at the vision board party. That's
okay,
Nisha. Mm-hmm.
that was a nice experience getting to know other creators. I wish, like, I ain't even
And
gonna speak on that.
actually, that's how I started following you, Grace,
Really, thank you.
from the vision board the year before. When I seen
Mhm.
your blog, this is what I said, you in India. I said, next year I am going to the vision board party. And I
Okay,
went.
you enjoyed
So
it.
I enjoyed it. I did.
That's
I got
good.
to meet a lot of creators and I really enjoyed it. I did.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah, I was kind of bitter. That's why I didn't go this year. Cause last year, I don't know if you remember the vlog. I got that $600 speeding ticket.
Yes, I remember that ticket. Yes. I'm like, girl, what she was
That's
doing? What was she flying back to Jacksonville? I said she was going, trying to get to my man.
And then I got that boot while in Atlanta. Girl, I do not want to see Atlanta. Don't bring Atlanta next to me. Don't do it. Girl. And the way the police was, like, I've never seen a police the way he was. You know how you going on the expressway, then you have those overpass where cars are
Yeah,
driving this
they be
way.
sitting up there when they see you, baby. You
I
fine. They
promise,
clocking from up there.
I
Yeah.
promise me and that man locked eyes and he was like, B word, I'm coming to get you.
Oh my
I
God.
was hurt.
So you was
Jamaican
bitter.
bigly
That's why you
epitome.
ain't come back.
That I'm because I'm not about to fly to ATL. Like if I come there, Darius will have to drive me. If Darius ain't driving me,
Yeah.
mm-mm.
The
Mm,
traffic is horrible. I just moved from Atlanta last June. I'm finna
mm,
be in Alabama for a year, but everything is so overcrowded in Atlanta now. I'm a native. That's why I was born. I'm a Grady baby, y'all. So
mm.
you know I'm a native. When I say Grady baby, I'm a Grady baby. So yeah, it's very overcrowded there now. And the cost of living there is just crazy. Yeah.
And that's the one thing I do like about Jacksonville. I talk a lot of crap about the Dirty D, Dirty Duval, but you can get pretty much anywhere within about 20 minutes. It's only traffic early in the morning, and girl, I ain't never out the house early in the morning or around 5 o'clock. So it's easy to get from where you're at to where you're going, and it's pretty chill. So it's a very good place with nothing to do, but that's also sometimes a problem because I don't always want to pay to travel to find entertainment. So it's kind
Mhm.
of like 50-50, but overall I do like Jacksonville. I want to move from Jacksonville, but I'll probably never move from Jacksonville just because I want to go to Texas, and Texas just like Atlanta. Like it's
Everybody's trying to go to Texas.
yeah. Texas just like Atlanta. And then with Texas, I work in the mortgage industry. Oh, that's another thing. Y'all don't quit y'all jobs to be a content creator. It's good to have multiple checks, like I said. But with my job, I'm in the mortgage industry, and the taxes in Texas, the house might be cheap, but them taxes gonna leave you without a head on your shoulders every time. Like the
Hmm.
property taxes. So it's kind of like bittersweet. Home is
Oh,
what you make
okay.
it. So Jacksonville will probably be home for me.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Mhm.
Because I thought you was finna have hot to Texas for real. Like, oh, Grace not finna leave here.
Yeah,
Okay.
we explored the option, and my husband works on the water here, and we would have to move by water, and
Mhm.
our mortgage is so freaking cheap. To have the lifestyle we have now in Texas, just to say we're in Texas, it will cost maybe triple that amount. And why do that when I can visit Texas and then come back home and have my money in my pocket?
Right,
It's
right.
kind of like wearing name brand. I'm not a brand girly, and Texas is a name brand. It's still just somewhere you're living.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Stephanie 57, she says she has two uncles that live in Texas.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's a dream. Don't get me wrong, it's a dream, but it'll probably never be one that I walk in.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
Hi, honey love friend. So, guys, we have Ben Grace on here. She done dropped those gems for how we can get our social media platforms together across the board, not only just YouTube, but TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. I don't know about y'all, but when I turn mine on, Grace is there. Grace is there. So, Grace, I thank you so much for coming on here
You're
and
welcome. Thanks for
dropping
having
those
me.
gems and sharing that with some of the creators that's coming up through the ranks. So, guys, y'all take Grace's advice. I'm serious. Take her advice. I've everything. She got a lot of great videos out there. Y'all go look at that book boat video. Um, like she said, if you can the digital content, if you can get off into that, that's a way you can brand yourself now, even before getting monetized on YouTube, because we're all looking for multiple streams of income. And hey, get off into it. That's what I'm trying to do. I DoorDash too. I'm a dasher
I
too.
ain't mad at you.
I
Look, you know
need
they
to
got
put
that
some.
app with Fetch rewards. If you get any extra receipts from that, scan them into Fetch and get your points. and
Yes,
they turn into gift cards.
yes. India is on here, y'all. India that started couponing. So
Hmm.
if y'all go over to India channel, she gonna show you how to work them coupons and how to catch that stuff on sale. And India is doing it. I never thought I would have seen India couponing.
Jen
India,
on
you
here too.
still over here?
Jen on demand. She does fashion content. Check her out. But yeah, India motivated me to get back into couponing. When I seen that
India
girl get all
motivated me
them
too.
cereals for $2, I went right to Walgreens. I'm like, let me get mine.
Yes, I'm telling me too. Cause my son, he be tearing up them cereals. Yes. So yeah,
But
I know everybody. We on here at the end of the day, the bottom line, we trying to get multiple streams of income. So let's work all areas, not just one. I know we got to focus on this, but hey, get off into it's other ways too. So yeah.
yes, girl. I gotta go get back to get the kids. Thank y'all so
All
much for
right.
having
Thank
me,
you
and
so
I'll talk
much,
to y'all
Grace.
next time.
All
You
right.
welcome.
Have a
All
good
right, bye.
one. Tell Darius I said hey.
I will. I will. Bye,
All
y'all.
right. So, guys, I am going to get ready to get off from here too. I don't want to take advantage of people's time, but thank you guys for coming on, supporting, interacting in the live. Y'all make sure y'all go over to Grace's channel, Being Grace. That's her. She is not a gatekeeper. Like she said, you can ask her any questions. Anytime I've ever hit her up, she has always gotten back to me. Um, so yeah, I just love Grace. She is really nice. And thank you guys so much. Make sure let's drop those links. Are you locked in? So guys, I'm gonna get off from here. I've been at the zoo all day. I smell like animals, so I gotta go take me a shower because I came straight in and got on the live, but we still spring breaking it over here. So just got the boys, took them to the zoo today. So yeah, I hope everyone has a great day. Make sure if you haven't already become a part of Mary's Life Journey, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that notification bell to all so you'll know when I upload all videos. Don't forget, I have a content planner that I have put out. It is in my link tree in my bio. Go over, get that content planner. I have it out on Amazon. Get yourself organized. I'm a very organized person. So y'all go get that content planner and get organized. It's really nice. Josiah, go look on my nightstand and bring me that Amazon package. Let me show them real quick how the content planner look. So I'll show y'all real quick how my content planner look. I finally got my copy through the mail. So I'm getting ready to I put it out on Instagram already. So I'm getting ready to do a video to promote it on YouTube. So I'll show it to you guys. Thank you. But y'all, this is my content planner. Isn't it cute? It is so cute. And that's how it looks on the inside. I don't know if y'all could see it. See if y'all, that's how it looks. Just a white back, but it is, you can go through and write down your ideas, and it's a content planner. So guys, just multiple streams of income. Grace has a very detailed video out on how you can go through BookBoat and create anything, a planner. You can create anything if you want to write a book. Um, just about anything. She has a very detailed video out. I went step by step in her video and created my content planner. It is now on Amazon. So guys, you could do the same. So yeah, you could, this is a way to make some extra coins even before you get monetized, even on YouTube. So yeah. So y'all hit that link tree and go over to Amazon and get you a copy. It's very reasonable. So yeah. But I will see you guys on the next video. Thank you so much for supporting, and don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you guys next week.